Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all fuck come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud.
Yes, family, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they can through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know the turn with Komon-Tok there. One of the Komon-Tok today, where I'm sure plenty pona don't see, Leijdekkers don't get a fresh sentence. Apart from the 24 years within Ghana, your own country, this is not a Belgian court sentence to 13 years. Why? Because he attempt for smuggle cocaine go na the country, and even when they seize the cocaine, they send bad man there. You know the pattern film, eh? You don't watch your Indian film there. The agent film they watch, eh? Don't they? You know, then consignment another joke with the not so. And this now real movie now in real time. Why? Because we see the action that take place, and guess what? You now also you participate because now we country a name they go down the drain. So very important for pay attention on. And we also see another news. They scatter social media. The appeal courts don't uphold the appeal where Kemosi say be appeal for make then look into case. You know, so the commission of inquiry the recommend for seizing was and pay $135,000, but finally now the appeal courts I think don't give say the power to the state for confiscate in us and pay the money. But we'll get for look into Nande a little bit deeper. You know what I mean, not so. You want call the name? What are the guests? They get prize. I give 1 minute. All this I give 1 minute. What I want catch £50. Would they get 1 minute? If possible, know the genealogy now. Can also say they don't season us. Somebody be there way instead then season us. I happen. Okay, the 1 minute on done. But anyway, I just if we ever get the boss saying okay, still 1 minute available, you get 50 pounds. Anyway, so with all seriousness, sometimes we take this as very, very you know, for now just release some of the pain, but really serious. What would they choke with the states? Would they choke with justice? Would they make all kind? I need to understand. We see that this country, Salone, Tijankaba puts a commission of inquiry, then sees somebody in us when a no less a person, Abbas Bundu. Abbas Bundu using power. He used the corrupt parliament for take in us back. If he say this precedent, he go for nothing, they must send a part of APC. Eventually, if he APC can have power, he say go use what he sabi. Instead go using connection. It's simple. You know, go say, no, I mean, come on, man. I mean, waiting good for John Leg, good for me, you know, so it's simple as that. So like I make people say, I don't know. If me be then I came in position, I know they worry safe. I know they press for let me particular. Now this is what they talk. We need anyway. Who they cow that side? We don't want to cross the line. Well, the other side of this conversation, as we tell you now, today we get Victor Reader. And why this program is important? Because Victor Reader, he don't dare in salon politics deep. He don't be minority leader. He don't be a member of parliament. He don't be national publicity secretary. He don't be some. I mean, we know in roll back there. Or people be there in roll. He write a book, and this book is not about politics. It's about the country. What he find out, what he wrong, that I make a title of betrayal. Who that betray? Are the people that betray? Now the government betray we. Now the international community betray we. Now the legacy of I mean colonial masters then. I mean now colonial masters then betray we. We never know, but perhaps today we get for can better and gain better knowledge from this particular interesting book. So we tap on here because we get a lot for can learn and benefit from. So we go able, you know, stretch and swim and, you know, jump, team up, exercise, you know, or anyway, if you're just a journey for the first time, we want for this opportunity for welcome you. Now Komon-Tok with a different sign with the YouTube, perhaps Usa is for the first time. And now for join me, it's easy. When you click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell. Each time we can live, we go send an alert. And we also did our Facebook with the same name, Komon-Tok. No, we get small challenges now. We get small challenges now. Instagram. We really want go there live, but for some reason, I don't know. Family they on a patient we maybe as the time as the program they go, we go able to go there. But for today, now Lord just focus on them two side there. You know, so I make it fine for for connectors and others. So join me Instagram, join me on Facebook, join me on YouTube. So in case something not work one side, you not go miss nothing. Well, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. But they can just now for can show you the big man now the building. They can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
All right, so Fambu, we don't come straight. We don't come straight to the points here. As always, before we introduce the big man of the building, just a gentle reminder, especially them very important programs here. Let go find why. Let the people of course, will not generate when I get the opportunity for join me. Okay. On the screen on the right hand side, I'm sure now they see uh, a name we call Victor Reader for the first time now at the program. But like I say, the best servant is the man himself. So if so it be, I think we'll run over again the mic. Let's tell the young one then, the younger one then, who done this man. Because honestly, someone and I they see, someone who done this. This is how, So 20 years ago or less than that, you face video all over, social, I mean, at the media anyway. Very powerful voice. And so now people don't know you, honestly. Very few people know. The world don't change. You get the opportunity. Take the mic.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to you, Mr. Komon-Tok, and the team. And I want to say, Fumble, una with inside salon, and you in a salon man with the outside, and I'll do. Mina Victorida, I'll give you a brief resume of myself. I start my public life in a salon at age 17 as a youth leader in Freetown, which I born and raised. And very actively, I went through some of the most gruesome periods in the history of Sierra Leone under the Stevens regime. Cut long story short, in 2000, after the war, when with the support of Sierra Leoneans, President Kaba and the SLPP be able to end the war by the grace of God then. I was elected, or rather appointed then, as a, a representative of the SLPP to Freetown City Council, where I became the chairman municipal trade committee. I served in that position there for 2 years, from 2000 to 2002, and I was elected to parliament when then President Kaba get a second mandate. I was elected to parliament. The following year, 2003, I was elected as the National Publicity Secretary. I beg your pardon. The following year, 2003, I was then appointed by President Kaba as the Deputy Chief Whip of Parliament. Subsequently, in 2005, I was elected by the SLPP National Delegate Conference at Makeni as the National Publicity Secretary, will make me the face of the SLPP. It was a turbulent period because the APC then was fighting to return back to power after they lost power in 1992 when the MPRC took over the country. So with the determination of the APC and new commitment to the people of Sierra Leone, I went into several cross paths with the APC party, and unfortunately, you didn't get some people the way, as usual, in Salon. If you stand for the people, you not only go become an enemy of the opposition, but most likely also an enemy within your own party. So it reached a point in 2007 when we lost that election day, the very day that the results were being announced. I told the then leader of the party, late Mr. Berewa, that I would not spend a moment under APC in that country day, because I know what Sheikh Stevens make we go through another country day, where some of the history of that country day now reveal Now, the book were called Betrayal, a divided and bleeding
All
country.
right, would they come on that? Would they come on that?
So
This is
that's
just a,
basically me
yeah.
in
Would they
brief.
come on the book?
I never was a minority leader. I think that was a script on the part
Okay,
of the host.
okay.
So basically that's me.
All right, thank you very much. So again, now we come on something very important. Um, all them days here, all them weeks here, probably all these months here. And I'm sure you're not a stranger to this news. And I'm sure we go can now we just take Camarimba, and after that we go flash the newspaper also from Brussels, waiting take place there. Udeka, just 4 minutes.
Mina Mohammed Kamarimba again today, now Wednesday, February the 26th. I want give an update about this cocaine baron where we get in Sierra Leone where Julius Mada Bio and in government they can protect and provide safe haven for him. This man, the court na Belgium in absentia, don't sentence her again additional 13 years. Where he send 18 harm criminals them for me them go attack the Belgium custom officers them where they seize 10,000 kilo of cocaine we been common na Sierra Leone October of 2023. Then cocaine there we been come out them seize and they been try for pull the cocaine from one location outside and go keep them. Now they is send armed people they made them go attack, made them it take in cocaine where they don't seize for a mom. They don't arrest most of them and they don't jail most of them. Now they mean 19 where them be arrested. The 18 way send with one other person where they communicate with they give information where they don't sentence them back. You know, the reason why me they continue for talk about this man in dangerous and how Julius Mada Bio they do everything for tarnish with country image with this cocaine just for protect this in son-in-law to be, you know, for just in own self-interest and the interest of in people around and for benefit. This man is dangerous and it is anywhere because this cocaine, this 10,000 kilogram of cocaine, it worth about 250 million euros. 250 million euros. And it been wanted so much, he hire people them. This man can then is a hire armed people them for go cause havoc for me then retake this cocaine where they be seized from him, will be shipped from Sierra Leone to Belgium. You know, it don't tell this man for the past couple of years where this man depend use Sierra Leone as a cocaine hub for make it destroy the country and that they use we people them back in Sierra Leone that they die young people them enough. Like I tell you now again, I just want to give you an update today, Wednesday, the 26th February 2025. This Jos Leijdekkers, they don't convict her yesterday in Belgium for 13 years. We send 18 armed people them for go attack the cocaine where they be seized. We been common na Sierra Leone. 10,000 kilogram of cocaine we been shipped from Salon where they be whole. I think it want go retake them back, but God, the officers they act promptly, and because they be track a lot of things them around, and then find out say even the people who they hold, they name and say and send them pay them beaucoup money for go do them thing and they, you know. I just continue. I don't tell you I mean no go relent. I no go stop for telling how till they go on. And this are the updates no more. This man still there in Sierra Leone. And Julius Mada Bio don't vow. I don't tell you this. They play Yuki, they lie, they feel say Salon people are stupid. And the majority of the people are no say they're not stupid. And then they really know what they go on. And midway, they continue to throw.
All right, so that was the news, and we also see Brussels time. I think, Lord, we just see if we will share that, and I will one if you get any commentary on this. As you see, today the 26th, and today the Wednesday, sorry, this are the 26th February 2025. Dutch Baron Bolle Jos gets 13 years in jail for attempted theft of 10 tons of cocaine. So, like, waiting, Camarima talk, it just tally to this. So, notorious drug criminal Bolle Jos Dutch for Toby Jones has been sentenced to 13 years in prison in absentia. Like Kadas is the most wanted person in Netherlands. So let's bring you inside. What do you take with all this saga where they circulate on social media regarding this, both local and international?
This now the most unfortunate thing would have ever happen to we in that country. I want for first of all commend the courage of Mohamed Kamaremba. I wish every Sierra Leonean can develop that type of courage or set with country on the path of progress. As far as I'm concerned, up till now, Mother Bio not say a word about all this hula ballo and all these criminal activities where they revolve around the name of the country. It's unfortunate. It's a fact that this guy, Bolle Jos, or whatever he's called, he is whoever they are attributing him to be now, whether they call him, there is a name, the Umar Sharif or whatever.
Umar Sharif. Yeah, Umar Sharif.
The fact of the matter is, it appears that he is in our country. And with all the attempt of the international community for make the government hand them over, we still see the Bio administration reluctantly hold on to the security of this guy. I want to use this opportunity to establish here quickly that the power clique different from the SLPP. The power clique na a clique where hijack the SLPP by violent means. I think everybody go don't know now say Mr. Bio get an attitude to life way distinct. On in behalf, then go they perpetrate violence, they not go say nothing. They do that when he hijack the party, and he continue for do that now with a deafening silence about this very, very important scandal where they go around with country name. They don't put we in a very bad light. It's so unfortunate. And this they happen every other day. If they not catch Salomon pan cocaine or some other drugs, we will really say in the Bolle Jos don't perpetrate some other act with impunity. It would seem as if it's been guaranteed that he is safe as far as Sierra Leone is concerned. And it would seem to me that all these flamboyant purchases of houses here and there, it seems as if there is enough cash that is going around where I may not be surprised that it is the source of such ignoble circulation of foreign currency in our country. It's disgusting, it's embarrassing, and I hope eventually Mr. Bio will say something about this.
But you know you still the SLPP or you don't left SLPP?
I'm a card carrying member of the SLPP.
Okay. I see
That's why I quickly made this distinction.
Okay.
You have a lot of genuine SLPP members who cannot speak as loudly as I'm speaking now. Those who followed or who have followed my track in politics go no say there is nothing that is ignoble or unwarranted when me, Victorida, will set me motman. But there is time for every purpose.
Mm.
You
Okay.
get prophet them in the past. When it was necessary, they retreated. And when it was time, they resurfaced. Well,
All
that
right.
today, let people then know say, some of we
So-
they outside, but we
So
have,
you think that the time this now for surface, right? Now the time don't cancel now.
yeah, well, it's not like I am attributing that to myself, but it's always good to be in a position where you are stronger.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I see you, before we even jump to the next one, I see you mention, say, you call him Mr. Bio instead of President Bio. You got any problem with him presidency?
I think that question is one that has to be sorted out, taking into consideration the outcome of June 23, 2024.
Okay. All right. I understand. And people in self they watch, they understand. Okay. We just put one, and from there we'll take a 1 minute break. We jump on your book because, again, I see so much on this book that, it's mind blowing. And I think today not going for sufficient for even talk even 1 page of this book, because from what you don't do, it's just encouraging. I dey feel this pain because this saying and say if you want keep knowledge, now if you want hide something from black man, then say let put some pan book. I dey feel that, but it's a fact, But the dynamics, I mean, those sort of things and dip and change, and those philosophy or those ideas, people in the push now that are making fact. We say sometimes we they push people and read this, we read book at the talker, and some people hey, you don't begin make at the read, because there's so much knowledge in reading, because reading in itself is leading. I go put the Judiciary of Sierra Leone. The judiciary family there, we apologize for the noise. No say una the noise, sort of like rain they come now. Victor Reader in computer guest issue will not be able to resolve them, but I apologize for that. So just so you know, say we know it's in the go on. We apologize. Let me just put this one. We see today the Court of Appeal has dismissed the COI appeal of former Minister of Works and Public Assets, Honorable Kemo Sise, and upheld the findings of the Justice William A. Atugaba. The court ordered the state to confiscate the houses he acquired illegally, ordered him to return $135,000. This now literally like then 3 billion, if I'm not mistaken, at this current name. Now, this 9 the court put, but even before that, okay, we don't see another thing will be done. But let's just bring it calm first before we'll put an agenda. What's your take with this ruling today? We come up from the Supreme Court, the Appeal Court.
Correct. If his chicken comes to roast. What I mean by that is,
So and you line me break before you get out, DJ. The line me break.
oh, okay. Well, I say, in response to your question, I want to start off by saying, I go refer to what Malcolm X been called chicken comes to roast. We country unfortunately has suffered from malgovernance from both political parties, the SLPP and the APC. Waiting we don't experience na salon, Now, rulership. Rulership different from leadership. A ruler is somebody that is out to fulfill a personal ambition irrespective of his capacity to perform. And we have one right there currently. A leader is one with a vision who is ready to sacrifice everything, including the supreme sacrifice, if necessary, for the advancement of others. His satisfaction is not position or wealth. You cannot be looking out for wealth and look out for the welfare of the people. I was in parliament. I was constructing community centers, schools, markets. I did not have a house. I still could recall some of my colleagues then, when late President Kaba, they go open the community center where me and the people and build then in Central 2, which is, I think now, constituency 125. When he opened the door, he says, wow. But prior to that, some of my colleagues in the parliament, when they go work at, they see what they do. When they see the tile in the ground, they ask me if me had no day. How can you put such expensive tile on the floor for community center? And my response was, oh, so people they not forget good thing again? It will shock you also for no. The time when AFRC take power in that country, they will go exile in Guinea. One minister with Timap na Conakry in front of the embassy with a discourse. So when they talk about the advancement where they go on Conakry in road network. The minister then was a minister of works prior to the overthrow of the Kaba administration. I was shocked when he said, we're not going to do that kind of thing. But they left me, we're not going to do it.
What's the minister name?
I know for reasons that
okay.
I cannot mention his name. But it shows the mentality, the mindset of people then. And that is why I'm appealing to Sierra Leoneans. If now you last money you get saved, do you buy this book? Let you know how people ruin that country day. From Albert Magai through Sheikha Stevens, Momo, NPRC, AFRC. Do you una buy this book? Let una know what's in the happen in that country day and how we can fix it. I did not only talk about what has happened. I proffered solution as to how
that's not the next. That's Uga can jump there. So Fambo, when it comes to Kemosisi in case, it's very, very simple to understand how the dynamics get come out. Now just take you back into history. Let's see something quickly, and when we can jump.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
All right, let's take 2 minutes now, yeah?
According to Dr. Abbas Cherno-Bundu, the Speaker of Parliament, after all the two ruling them from the Appeals Court and the Supreme Court, where he said he been win against the government through the Minister of Lands that same day, Dr. Bobson Sise, move motion at Parliament for seizing property them. And Dr. Bundu say he been be a wait for time like this, forget justice, where he thinks he not been get under the government of first time President Kaba.
I be a wait for fair justice. So, myself, through a petition to Parliament, I draw the attention of Parliament to what did not happen to me property there. Parliament examined the situation and come to the conclusion, say yes, they ought not to have passed that motion in the first place. In 2007, it was wrong because the court did not decide that matter, they done. Parliament for respect the judgment of the Supreme Court of the land. Now that they hide from them. If they not be hide them, then we know, I'm sure Parliament not be for pass that motion.
But the thing way I want to make clear, the issue according to our understanding,
Okay, anyway, long not burn time on this because we don't play this many times. Just simple. Then say what is good for the goose. It's also if be good for the
Yeah,
gander.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Now this is
If
clear.
permit me,
Any small picking self, where don't they want? Sorry,
if you can permit me, la just button quickly.
waiting.
I say if you can permit me, la just button quickly.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, this now what I mean by betrayal. The ruling class comprising of rulers. Don't forget there is a distinction between leaders, as I've already indicated, leaders and rulers. This now a gang up of rulers against the people of Sierra Leone, and it comprises of both political parties. There is a culture in that country there, apart from the financial and other type of corruption, there is another type of corruption that you will discover in my book, which is sycophancy. Sycophancy is another level of corruption that is responsible for the silence of most people in authority, all because they want to derive material benefit from being part of the system. Because the country don't can dey, if you know the pan politics, you're not going to live in feed your family. So they use that for gag people that will otherwise be forbid upright citizens. They all don't resort to sycophancy. So apart from material corruption, sycophancy is another level of corruption that we must get rid of. But let me say this quickly. No country changes without leadership. The way our salon did today, where we aid day na ground, we foot day na the sky, now as a result of waiting Albert Magai start in 1964, Checker Stevens perfected for 24 years. Before that time, that country there now been country will be very morally sound. Then tell them they, if they catch you on corruption, you go jail. When you come out jail, everybody they avoid you. There was morality. Now Checker Stevens come, he turned the country upside down. He begin talk about two sides of the tie cow. Now they eat grass. They say by nobody, you say they be cynical. Shatter everything that was of value of that country. Then those who succeeded Checker Stevens subsequently perfected the reverse gear in the country. So this is a system that must be overhauled. It's not a question of individuals. It's a question of a system that has affected the mindset of the people there. When people like in talk say Salomon corrupt, check who side the corruption begin. Leadership, nine, they say before foot, nine behind foot they follow. If you get the wrong leader, it permeates right down to the lowest level, because people have to survive to live.
Absolutely.
When they collect and steal everything, nothing is there for people. It becomes a fierce competition. When so they themselves have to go into corruption to feed their families.
All right, thank you. So, Fambul, and like I said, this is now a very short case where we all understand how you get for end. Ultimately, we see Abbas Bundu, a government, a sitting government, then sets a commission of inquiry for allegedly stealing millions of dollars, salon passports. Now, one of the people who sell salon passports and other criminal activities, according to the government back then seizing house, what he can do. He use parliament, and how we not go respect parliament, because we see parliament Tememco. He said and give them $30,000 for vote against Lara Taylor Pierce. So technically, if somebody they pay for let them get a vote, You know, go tell me, say, perhaps not, you just go, then just look at other things. Say. So we know for sure now from their own voice. And besides, the clerk of parliament, when a parental now one of the criminal then, where we all see, because it is Salomon here in ref. You know, you accomplish to a crime, you say not crime. If you drive people and for good thief, even if you not go inside for good thief and catch you, you're not part of the people and we thief. So not to that kind parliament go talk say them look into justice and this that. So we know. So can also say if you watch a program, I know now a very difficult moment for you and your family, but just take solace to Abbas Bundu. It's simple. What is good for the goose is supposed to be good for the gander, but this is very bad. We just want to emphasize that anybody who can catch corruption, if I face the full penalty of the law, whether na Kemosi Seo, whether na Abbas Bundo, there should be no mercy. The states for team up strong. Well, if we begin to see selective justice, or we begin to see miscarriage of justice, or we go back to certain thing they don't do. I mean, it don't make just no sense. With this now like merry-go-round no more. I merry-go-round no more. Don't waste of time. Now that make I like when you talk about betrayal. I like when you title the book betrayal. This will betray the country. We will betray the country. We not only betray the country now, the generation now, even future generation will betray them. But anyway, Campbell, we get a guest now. We'll take 1 minute where we come. Throughout that 20 minutes or left for you, it can help you understand the book. It can just be.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone.
All right, so yes, straight to the point. As soon as see that not the book where Victor Reader be suffer for puts and a colon betrayal, divided and bleeding country awaiting healing and unity. First, tell me, of course, I know you don't do in politics, you don't tell me, I know we ask you what to inspire you for write this, but I just want to tell you, say, kudos to you. We admire people who they write because you don't have future generations there. A lot of people there with similar experience like you, they can't do it, or even if they're able to do it, even if they get the knowledge for doing it, no, they do it no more, which is, again, very, very unfortunate. Now, tell me, what are the main thing? What are the main theme of this book where people can go understand in the simplest language way we all go benefit from?
Yeah, well, basically, this book, as far as I'm concerned, is a manifesto for African leadership, 21st century leadership. You know, Africa is plagued by malgovernance. You get people the way they parade up and down, they call themselves leaders. But these are just rulers. These are people who found a shortcut in making ill-gotten wealth. And the continent, for the most part of the micro-states in the continent, you get this type of leadership. So, as far as Salon concerned, Salon is one among the worst because of the lengthy period of time when the country don't go through malgovernance. Even before the independence struggle, before 1961, when Milton Magai go to Lancaster House, he go big British man forget independence. While people like Nkrumah, Sekou were saying, hey, this is our right. You cannot be ruling us against our will. Not that Sierra Leone not will get people there with the upright, with the forgive with sound leadership. You get people like I.T. Wallace Johnson. But they marginalize them. as how they do across Africa. If you stood for the people against imperial domination, they would find a way to marginalize you and use the puppets then for carve a situation whereby they end up giving them power. When Sheikh Stephen left Lancaster House, he run can quickly. He can't talk about election before independence. By then, I should say people that me feel say he dey do am with sincerity. No, he didn't realize say he was being edged out. So what he needed to do was to come back, mobilize people them, so that he can get a place for eventually share out of the pie. And that was how the APC came to be, out of that movement. Election before independence, which Sheikh Stevens launched in 1960. So 2 years later, APC had their first take in elections. But not forget, say Sheikh Stevens been the SLPP. Now been the first labor minister, being a trade unionist. He and Albert, they left the SLPP in 1958. They formed what they call the PNP, where Salon people that they call Pekin, because Albert be able for win election at the SLPP by 1 vote against in big brother Milton. But the chiefs them will always get dominion over SLPP, prevail on Albert for left and for elder brother Albert Vex. He team up with Sheki, then form PNP. By the time they go Lancaster House, 1960, forget we independence.
Okay, let's just jump in. Low land this one.
I break them down. I not say we get very limited time.
Yeah, I know, because sometimes some follow don't miss some of these very important in the way perhaps at the first time this would area. So Albert actually be there ahead of him brother Hamilton Magai. So technically Naimfo don't be the prime minister. Is that what you're saying?
That was in 1958 within the party caucus. Albert win the leadership of the SLPP by 1 vote against Milton.
So is that not the compensation when brother died and decide for Gia?
No, they not decide for Gia. He grabbed power.
Okay.
The person way before get that power day, now the late Dr. Khalifa Smart,
okay,
who was the external affairs minister.
Yeah.
By then, the hierarchy in governance was Prime Minister, External Affairs Minister. So, without the late Milton not being pronounced Dr. Khalifa Smart as his successor, it was given that should anything happen, this was the man that should step in. But then, Albert, the first position where he brought a Giam for compensate him for that time we come back after he left Shekip and PNP, come back SLPP, he get agriculture ministry. But by 1962, when SLPP take over under Milton, he make him finance minister. So Albert was finance minister in 1962. When Sir Milton died, 1964, 1 day after we independence, April 28, 1964. But because Albert been close to Milton, he rally around the people. That, you see, one dangerous thing whether always happen in our country. You get politicians where always they use with people them on the basis of their tribal affiliation. And that don't damage with political culture to the extent that you get non-conformist rulers where they capitalize on the tribal base because they get the majority.
So if I bring you
the rest of the society.
If I bring you back my book now, I'll tell of 5 main key themes, a lot of themes are inside your book. One of them, I put an anatomy of betrayal. I put the psychological impact. I put betrayal in relationships. I put betrayal in professional and political arenas. I put cultural and historical perspective. These are few where me gather healing and forgiveness. Okay, I take again healing and forgiveness, the role of technology. These are the areas where I take from the book. But if I only tell us this anatomy of betrayal, break and down for Weber.
As far as that is concerned, I will start off by saying that I'm happy that you read it and you did a good job. So let me start off by saying all of the above. You know, when you talk about the anatomy of betrayal, you look at how this betrayal starts. Mind you, na Albert Magai first attempt for make one party in another country. Sheikh Stevens oppose am. But Sheikh no vote against him when it was time to vote. He abstained because he had it in mind that that could also serve his interest. Eventually, we ended up being one party state. Well, this betrayal continued up to a point where in 24 years, Sheikh introduced a culture where he captured the state to the extent that even local council became deformed. Anything where you need, you get for go through the president, then executive president by 1971. By 1979, when he made himself one party executive president. So by then, it was obvious that anything where anybody wants, you therefore be identified with the system or you not go get them. So sycophancy became the order of the day. You get for labele, like I call on the name where people then go understand. You get for labele, for let your own family import boy. Now that labele they now don't continue up till today. So when we talk about the anatomy of betrayal, it has its root from the advent of independence to this present moment. Otherwise, people like even the current ruler has no business being there if it were not for tribal affinity. If not to say that they manipulate with people there. But with people them, not of us say the tribe na the issue, na the contaminant determination of false leaders that I refer to as rulers who have nothing to offer whatsoever, that are using these people, since democracy is the majority, they are using these people to make sure that they fulfill their personal ambition. And once they arrive in the position, they are stuck. They don't know what to do. Because leadership not to think where they grab from outside. You inculcate the idea, the tendency of not accepting anything that is contrary to the best for your people. You must grow up with that, tendency to reject anything that is contrary. You should be even ready to suffer as an individual if necessary. That was how Mandela and others, Martin Luther King and others, that is how they ended up being what they became. And that is how some of us are suffering in exile. But notwithstanding all of that.
So you talk about suffering in exile. You are a member of the SLPP party.
I'm not referring to myself. I say some of us.
Okay, well, some of us, so you not include them.
Well, of course, I came on self-exile, to be more exact.
Yeah, because the reason I make I want to ask you so, you just don't talk earlier on say you na SLPP party carrier, and now you party in a power. Yeah. So where is the exile coming from?
Yes.
Now? Yeah.
If you recall, I went back home in 2022. When I went back home, I wanted to contest for the mayoral seat. Without party election to decide who is the suitable candidate. They decided on their own to put somebody who is part of the quote-unquote, cabal. So it's a way of excluding those of us who belong to the SLPP for those who belong to the clique that is the PAOPA. And as a result of that, the capacity of the party to perform became limited because the scope, the pool that they have to choose from is limited to just few people who share their ideas and their determination to ruin the country.
Okay.
So when you talk about anatomy of betrayal, it starts from our historical, period, from the period that we took our independence, which was just a flag independence, and it was not independence per se.
In your own opinion, you think that was the right move for Lowy go ask for independence? You think that be the right move? Not the
Well,
right?
already
Was it a mistake or was it
from the premise where at the talk on you go no say now false move that one.
Okay, very good.
You don't need for go ask for something where belong to you. People who knew what they wanted mobilized their people. And that is why our people are still ignorant about politics, because we excluded them. We went and negotiated with with external perpetrators just so that we can share the loot that they were exercising prior to us coming into the scene as black people.
Okay, so like we get Baku term inside this book. Now you don't break down for with the anatomy. So what are the psychological impact where these get for we as a nation?
Well, the psychological impact is docility. When people became docile, they use the money within the thief from the people them and the power structure for intimidate and silence with people them. Now I make today we are under state capture. Nobody know the talk. They don't get that all the resources where the people then forget. The people are starving. They lack basic amenities, but yet they want to stay on top of them. And how can they? Except through violence. So they are violating the people's right. This is betrayal, tantamount to treason. Our people are suffering. Nobody is there to say anything. And unfortunately, those that ganged up against them cannot perform because you cannot give what you don't have.
Absolutely, you're right. Yeah, you can't give what you don't have. All right, so now we'll go look another thing again. You talk about betrayal in relationships, from romantic partnership to friendship and family ties. Reader explore how betrayal manifests in intimate settings. It discusses infidelity. How this connected in help we all understand, because we know maybe sometimes we say this is not too important thing, but why you decide for put on?
Well, basically, when it comes to betrayal within the context of intimacy, you will find out, say, maybe you get schoolmates where you grew up with, but you don't become part of the anti-people squad. It's not like you again. No. If you get to a compete, they kill you.
Yeah.
So that's an intimate betrayal. So they segmented the society structurally to the extent that is why I said a divided and bleeding country awaiting healing and unity. Because they don't shred with society into tribal division, into political division, into regional division unnecessarily. All because they want to use their contradictions then they for play with people in their life so that they go continue for their power. The leader will get something for offer. Not afraid in people them. You're not afraid you people them.
Okay. So I see the last question would take. I know say I draw several of them. Of course, I don't go through the book. And the last part here is first, if you able to break down for me this the picture we see on screen, so how it come about, why you decide for put a woman, waiting at the meaning, because I'm sure every author, anything we put in there, it gets a meaning. Tell me the meaning of this before we share this now, just in case somebody want buy na Amazon, you will over tell website and we'll get and we'll share also the link here. Waiting at the meaning of what you say, so.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I'm incapable of flattery and being a hypocrite. But I would want to say it here. You will end up being a very good TV host that history will talk about.
Oh.
I was expecting this question, but you've been the first person that has asked this question. Even among the intellectual settings and academia, strike people and for no say this na deep meaning. You see, women and children are the most vulnerable in any society.
Yeah.
If you look at the picture of the mama and the bobo, you will see what are the common at the eye. Women are responsible for the birth and the nurturing of society. If you suppress the women, you've suppressed generations yet unborn. So, the people that are most affected in this betrayal, unfortunate situation, are women and children. Mr. Komon-Tok, today, if you look at the education sector, how many people are having rightful education? When I say education, I am not talking about this wishy-washy. Africa needs to overhaul the neo-colonial education that was handed over to us.
Absolutely, I agree with you
Education
100%.
must be according to talent.
I agree with you.
With regards to production, education must be grounded in culture. Culture is an act of freedom. One of the ways that Western societies actually fracture we mind now by forcing a strange tongue, their languages on us.
Thank you.
When you are thinking in somebody else's language,
perfect, yeah,
and you want
there's a
to
limitation.
you want to learn something out of that thing that let's say you have a subject matter and you have to think in somebody else's language, you have two challenges. First, you have to understand the strange tongue before you start for decipher the real subject matter. Why is it that China emerged, even though 30 years ago they were considered third world country? Because they did not lose their language. It's about time Africa think about one or two languages that could, set us apart, so that when we go to international fora, we don't talk in French, we don't talk in English, we talk in Swahili, we talk in Creole, or we talk in Igbo or Yoruba.
Well, you see, Ghana, it look like Ghana, they don't realize this. I'm sure you follow international politics regarding now one of the things is where just I like so the current administration, they look into that. The one actually they introduced in local language, they also say there is significant level of deficits where they pass through, even to the teachers there, not for talk about the students there, both sides, and I think I don't know. I don't know if we say we're on late as a nation, as people.
That's a fundamental part of freedom.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Now, because time don't beat with this question, you don't go. We not ask you. And after Tijan Kaba, during the election, There are when them be the when Christian thought they about for announce the final result, for announce the final result. There was a rumor where they go say, oh, maybe I don't know if you didn't a radio or so, say you go on a court for sets for go put injunction for let Christian Thorpe no announce the result even before they announce and for let no announce the winner. You get the opportunity today now. A lot of
Well,
people, and even some of
unfortunately,
who believe say that was the case.
because
You get the
yes,
mic.
thank you, Mr. Komon.
Clarify for about today.
Unfortunately, because of the hills in our society, we are special people specializing in rumor mongering. And we also get the tendency for cultivate what um, we call it out here conspiracy theory. That could never have been true. I was in the living room of Mr. Beroa, including other party executives, when I told them that, hey, I'm leaving. I'm not going to spend an hour under the regime that is coming to power. If I wanted to stay in Sierra Leone, if I were an opportunist, I had a very good relationship with the then president-elect, President Ernest Bai Koroma. Me and him, we get phone name what they call we say. If I wanted to stay, I would have been a beneficiary of his government, but I am not a turncoat. My commitment to Sierra Leone is one that is grounded on conviction. I'll rather stay poor, but Sierra Leone must be free.
All right, thank you very much. Now let me share these. You don't clarify and say that was not true. That was just
It was just rumor.
a conspiracy theory. So Fambule, as soon as they see this, now the book this way, I'm sure every Sierra Leonean will get a chance for reading. You know will ever be the same again because there is a lot and lot of things in there we not be know we possibly you go know. This is not the book. I think they you get the Kindle, you get I mean, and then I think £8. I mean, would they see? I mean, they say in pound now anyway because of the UK, and you get the hardcover when at £20, 41. You get paperback when at 16. All right, so now the book this anyway, just in case somebody gets interest over, go to Amazon. You type two words: betrayal book, Victor Reader. That's it. But again, I go do yourself a favor. I go drop the link just in case somebody want buy. Okay, I did drop the link now the comment section. I will drop the link now the comment section just in case somebody want buy. But we highly encourage for let people and lay hands on this, and it will be beneficial to you and your knowledge not will ever be the same again. As he say, okay, all right. So now Facebook, you know, they drop. They say wait, but YouTube I don't drop on there anyway. But you will come there later. So yeah, tell me apart from now, who side possibly somebody go get is it only on Amazon
Oh
or
no. In all leading bookstores around the world, you can get it in Lulu, you can get it in Amazon, you can get it in England Shark, you can get it in Book.buy, all leading bookstores in the world.
okay, all right,
Yes.
all right. All right, so thank you very much. So Fumble will take 1 minute 44
Mr. Komon-Tok,
seconds.
can I say just make one statement? Huh? Can I make one statement, please?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, please. I want for let me salon people that know say in politics, anybody will come meet you where you know in the past say you know get principle in life, you are not encourager. My principles are grounded on three concepts: vision, integrity, and commitment. What we lack in that country, they na then treating ya. We lack vision. We've never had an ideological position that we could take our people through. Today, people and they collect on that young man
Burkina Faso.
You know, when some of us could provide probably, well, you know, salt not the place himself now soup. So there are no people that watch out. Let somebody not can begin they mix up them. After I don't thief money, begin make what thing like call this thing when I can make for the woman they forgive them small money. Mr. Komon-Tok, help me.
Sorry?
They,
Me attention.
they get this small money when they can give woman they for go trading.
Osusu or micro
Let somebody not
microfinance.
let somebody not don't go thief una money. A begin work they scatter, they make micro credit. He not get no vision, he not get no understanding of the geopolitics where for lead with people them out of perennial poverty. We don't reach a point in that country there where some of we were there outside, we're gonna forward there. Oh, don't talk, don't say, are you sure you're from Sierra Leone? We are tired of this.
All right, thank you very much. I'll take 1 minute, 44 seconds. Where we will help on the line for Fambule. May we say can benefit from then your converse and then your comments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all fuck come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
All right, yes, Fumble, we don't come. That's not the number on the screen, plus 447935130044. We take the first call, Naya. Yes, Abdul from the US, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening, Mr. Reader. Mr. Reader, I ask you the first word we can have in mind and integrity. You remember that situation there? I don't need to ask you. Mr. Komon-Tok, you know, when politicians and thief now the country, they form commission of inquiry or anti-corruption where they lead to the seizure of assets. Nothing where everybody go and welcome, provided it not get any political influence over them. But the one the way we the see in Sierra Leone, you know, now like I seize you today, then they give tomorrow.
Yeah.
In nonsense. Don't go back into history. You know, Tijan Kaba in assets them he seize them. From Biokubet's commission of inquiry. The inquiry itself no make recommendation for the seizure. But Pacheki seized them. Ura can get assets. Dr. Abdullah Conte. He sees some technical glitch inside it. This not to any other till now APC get back to SLPP. So I see some fairness inside it. I don't care how they describe the Yankaba, but me see fairness inside it. Okay, we left that, we see what happened to Abbas Bundu. The time when they seize Abbas Bundu in property then, people and they will say a wrongful, you have to carry out. In motorcar, the moment when I see the motorcar, a government official be the rider right away. I mean, we're wrong. You know, we see what Abbas Wulu. Abbas Wulu can, he get to himself, and when he be making property to himself, look, the parliamentarian is don't not able for cough. The only one way able for cough the IB cargo. IB cargo now he say other people and not lost them property there in similar vein. So he hopes them people and go get them property them back. You know, now they are about Kemosi say. I don't want to elaborate on that, but me no say if himself go work away go get them property them. But Mr. Komon-Tok, we are about Paran. Who are all Paran responsible for it?
Hey, Papaya.
Look, Mr. G-Wagon. Mr. G-Wagon in one motocar go able to buy all Kemosi say motocar the way he gets. Then now you can't tell me say Kemosi should be on the drive motocar from where in be parliamentarian it. Now you can't see the motocar. It don't make sense to me. Then the other thing I make you see what anti-corruption do to the teachers them. You believe the teachers
very good, very good. Really?
They attend court today. Mr. Komon-Tok, this they pain me. 7 years you don't put poor teacher in a court.
Are you serious? I don't know.
What do you expect? Now when they work less than 2 million a month, you put in a court for 7 years. How you expecting family for survive? Well, I'm not blaming the judicial system. Oh God, I wish I say we can clean them up properly. Thank you. Bye.
It will happen. All right, to take another voice. We'll miss this one. We'll take another voice. Yes, yes, call outside they come from.
I come from London. My name is Bolle Jos.
Okay, Bolle Jos, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I talk about this and I want to talk about this Kemosi saying what the way that it says. And within the former Speaker of the House too. It's not a strange thing though. If you remember, or if you remember 19 and they would then get because J. Davis Commission for Inquiry where they seize SFPP the party office where they use so now and Bakaba property them all. After 40 years, Bakaba kind of power, they reverse all these things they would then seize all the property when they seize under Jackson and Pasheki, he give people back the property. So I'm not surprised if what is the way they take all the property back and give to this former speaker Abbas Bundu. This Taradun in this serious purging.
Not true.
We don't wipe out of all them people that will do them bad thing them. Because this thing will born good picking. You know, if finally we go back to history. You know, if Pakaba get mind, we thief almost bag one ship let's go sell like Guinea run away. Go then go forge document for guy making CV. They come back and be president of Sierra Leone. The way he come back, he can reverse all in type of party within a Wilkins Road. Then he take off when them in season Nayan. He take the SFPP office with them in season, give SFPP party back. It took all the people party back, he reversed the one back for the rightful owner. So I'm it was a strange thing. Go back and you see, go check, let you see. Because David Commission for Inquiry, and Foster Commission for Inquiry, where they make in 1967, 1968. Let you see what happened. It's not a strange thing. Don't pray to God, let's alone better. Don't pray to God, without of bad politicians and then bad leaders.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Would add another voice? Yes, call outside. You call from? Yeah.
Salaam alaikum, big brother.
Yes, so salam alaikum. Side you call from?
Just a call from the backside of the house.
Okay, no problem. You get a platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
This lady, where can they call? Where can they say always lady they comment, like and share? They don't tell the about okay.
Ofambul from the Komon-Tok.
Yes, that lady.
Yeah. She, you know now.
Is she okay?
Yeah. Just, you know, Nakomra, you know, you for understand them part of the world, particularly we get family. Yeah. But she's fine. She's fine.
Okay. I just want to check about her. You know?
Thank you very much for being so kind for member.
At the back on you just to observe. Oh, she says some people that get lost. We need to call and check because one on one.
Not true.
You know, because these government people, It's sad. The life way they put me through. It's sad. It's so it is. So like me at the vexed day. I not give one call safe because it's like waiting for them. That God give me the right leader, inshallah. Okay, no problem. Now that's all my call.
Thank you very much for your concern. Thank you very much. All right, today take another voice. We don't miss this one. Let's take this one. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, Jibila from the US, from Ohio, Columbus. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Mr. Reader, it's good to see you. I don't hear the name. I hear the name, but today that the first time for meet you, for see you in person. But anyway, Mr. Komon-Tok, me question where are they asked? This if there's this man in Os, Kemos is saying in Os. What wait they have to wait Alpha Can in Os because Alpha Can don't sell. Now that making Os day because Alpha Can in Os be and if even it reach the Guma.
But COI no recommend for seize Alpha Can, you know. So
I understand that, but Alpha Can under the same regime that it be that mansion. So why if you take this one, then you left that one day? They also not put lock them come out. I know one go foul. Just put lock. Now put lock no more. Why you they take Alpha Can host? Then sorry, they take Kemos say host, you left Alpha Can. Wait up because Alpha Can don't sell. Now that make Alpha Can be it can be slow. Power the door. And where power done, we don't see people that we don't buy hosts. Look, this woman, we just get power. Now being teacher, look how many hosts the way that woman you don't get. That woman waiting I name when I be the minister for Northwest. I sat up. One make a marry back inform I already made. Look the kind of property where you don't acquire. Now being teacher. And all the property that you will know side and day.
All right, thank you.
If you don't take a most say, hey,
thank you very much, Bill. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. You had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. Who's that? They call from?
Yeah, I call from UK.
Okay. Yeah, you get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Just like the gentleman we get today, you now the studio, now the guests who get today, exactly what they tell the history of that country there. Now the same thing and it repeats itself, even worse. Imagine just like we mentioned from Albert Maga in time, taken to Sheikh Steve in time, all when saga then we don't pass, people then suffer, people then die, and then go through a lot. So we believe, say, we they look for a rescue for this country, for this nation. Well, I think the current president, himself, the mistake he do, any human being, they say Tonangi na the pass mark. And you the Tonangi, they do the worst than Uda they don't start up. So we'll be expressing angle for be the game changer. But not to say be all within check as if we do during the OAU time where they for host the OAU and other thing them. Then lavish what would be a reward that will be small within the explain. We spend for make that way village and also for buy motor car then for light put traffic light in the country. At the same thing Mother Bill can do. We come they buy them jeep the other thing them. And also at the same trend and to follow. We will not be no say. Now they understand clearly. We understand that clearly. Say even drug money be there for all the for buying no more people their vote or their hearts for letting able hold on to the country as such. But anyway, where somebody want copy bad example, then anyway don't pass. They don't get a reward to God. And now then they get the good one or the bad one. So they say we'll go for follow. If not the same thing they want follow, then we'll go for go meet God. All man they get you.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Right. We had another voice. Yes, call outside. You call from? Which side you call from? Hello? Which side they call from?
Hello, Komon-Tok.
Yeah, which side they call from?
Being at the People's Power, and I call right there from Sierra Leone, Freetown.
Yeah, the People's. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok, and listeners, viewers. I want to tell now plenty. Thank you. And Kemosi saying issue, I know all the Salon people and stress on Kemosi saying issue. You know, we know the games where the SLPP illegal junta government headed by Marabio. We know the games where they play. I think say nobody know the we will take Kemosi saying host nine and you take ourselves nine and nobody know go buy her. Nobody know go sleep there. So let's forget about that. The SLPP ministers, deputy ministers, head of parastatals, members of parliament, directors, ambassadors, none of them know we get property now Freetown or na Saluya, Bo Kenema, you name the places there, we will not sabi. No sign no day where they get houses there, where they build houses there, we will know. In no day, the family members, them friends, them they all. We know who side the properties they. We know who side the houses they. We get everything. We get documents where they show say this person I get this house. So we don't want to let people then with say Kemosi. Kemosi say they go fine. And they okay. You know, right now if you call and you talk to her, we tell you no man forget about that thing. That man they think big now. So if you have people saying that they can't take Kemosi property now because of the commissions of inquiry, people in the car with Alpha Khan, we don't expect the SLPP illegal junta government headed by Mada before we take Alpha Khan news. We didn't expect that because Alpha Khan dealt with them, Victor Fo dealt with them, the Musa Tarawani, all of them people there. So we get mighty houses there in this country. So we know say then they with Mada, they know go take the property there at their hand. But we want for tell us, you know, they all know the build houses. They all who know side the house they get Thomas and they all. And get Thomas they below very close to me. Very, very close to me where they can be then on the net. And they hide them on the net. I get a photo of that. So we don't want to let people worry about Kemosi. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Call from the US.
Yeah, Constance Alunia from the US. You get the platform.
Yeah, my brother. Thanks so much for the good work we do.
Thank you too,
and
my
also
brother.
plenty thank you to Mr. Rida. You know, the book, the way a manner way, you know, I don't talk about the book, they know say the book well loaded way. I got the power, myself will go for my own copy, you know, because one of the things they affect in that country, a lot of people don't know the history of that country. You know, now that day, another thing, not only the tribalism and regionalism where they affect you. I agree with Mr. Rida on that one there as well. You know, people, they don't capture the minds of the people. They no say, they don't get no means where they can't convince the people and say, we will do this for now, we will do this for now. The only way then they use for trap the people and put them under mental slavery, that way they preach tribalism. You know, to a point we all be done the see. If me self come up from the southeast, I get a family member where they tell me say how if APC can have power, they will kill all the southeastern people there. You know, I begin to ask, I say, listen to yourself. How possible that one day be for a particular power kill a whole tribe? You know, so now this system they don't use for trap down with people, you know, which Kemosi say, you know, me I not going to labor on that one day too much, you know. Fighting corruption or somebody gets unexplained wealth, not a problem that one day at all. You know, the only thing when a problem now when the cherry pick, when you get certain sets of people when they sing praise you, you decide for let them go free. This commission of inquiry, Alpha Khan the name called inside the Victor Fo names them. So many people will work under the APC government. But then left certain people just because of Kemosi say, you know, they condemn this government and all that stuff. Then they, I know say where PC can power, then we choose for and property back again. Even if it evolved into corruption, you know, sadly now we the people that they affect, you know. But unless we come together, take tribalism off we mind before then people have start for the value we, you know. It's not to be tribalism. This man not the other side this, so trust me.
Thank you very much, my brother.
So thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too. We'll take another voice. We take another voice. No, don't miss this one. All right, to take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
The call from Kabbalah Court. You hear me? Mr. Komon-Tok?
Yeah, there you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum and salamu alaikum to your guest.
Yeah.
Before I ask my question, Mr. Komon-Tok, just want to remind you again, for Ramadan, I don't know if you didn't talk about this, but no, we try to do what you didn't do last year.
Not true.
Which was awesome. If we can bring that back to our community, to our people, let us see what you will do, yeah?
Thank you so much for bringing that. So thank you so much. It's a good idea. Thank you. Fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you for that. May Allah reward you for that. Thank you for that in the community. But Mr. Victor, thank you for your book. I not read your book yet. I just listened to this program. It's very, very interesting. The question what I get, I don't know, since I not read your book yet, maybe let me just ask you this. I want to ask the question in the sense that coming from the accountability, in our system from day one to today, how can they affect we, especially in our governance structure aspect of it? Because to me, accountability in Barcelona is a joke. You know, there's no accountability anywhere. And you also mention about this leadership and rulership. And I got a slight review of that. For the last 50-some years, we had managers. We don't have leadership. There's a difference between a leadership and a manager. Anyone can manage. A monkey can manage. Manage is repetitive. A leadership is someone that brings people together to a vision, to a common goal. We have the identity in our country. For 57 years, nobody will tell you what's in our goal for the country. Every couple of years we get and
thank you very much, my brother. Yeah. It's a brilliant contribution. We'll take another voice. This one they come from Pakol.
Pakol from the Cowboys. I salute you, my brother.
Pakol, you get
from
2 minutes.
The Cowboys, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Victorina, I salute you. God bless you, sir. You know, real fast. For far too long, we don't talk about corruption in our country. And corruption only happened for a very, very long time, to the detriment of Sierra Leoneans, especially the vulnerables. You know, when they talk about the women and children. It's too bad. And when they see them at least first hand, not to sit there and say, people, even the one way they do corruption to the highest level, they say, we bless her there. Even they drive, around King Jimmy or Dovecott, so they see them. You know, so we don't need for Canadians are just wickedness. The wickedness, some man born a politician house, then they drive with their papa, then they don't see him, the next time they live the same thing over and over. This cycle need for stop. As Sierra we need for stop this corrupt cycle. And once we mess with system of the judicial system, we have to pay attention to that. The executive get too much power for control with judicial system. And we all know the root of this corruption. We get to fix them from top to bottom. Wherein we get to get a president who get God-fearing acts, integrity, and get that spirit say, hey, but this is my fellow Sierra man. We're too small for to enjoy this cake. Why would we treat with fellow Sierra in this way? It's too bad. We don't think about this. But anyway, we will get their way by God in power. We go either get presidents with integrity where we go say me judiciary would operate independently, and or we able to vote for with Chief Justice. We will get to that point. Again, I got a question for Mr. Victorina. Mr. Victorina, what do you think about the collapse of democracy, sir, with all due respect? And what do you think, sir, the way forward? But Mr. Komon-Tok, a suggestion to you. Now we don't stall, when I know so we don't stall. we are open for the betterment of Sierra Leone as far as electoral justice. That's what I'm with it. And I will beg you, bring Mr. Warise come back, let it update Sierra Leone as how far with the this what it's because all this they boil down to the betterment. We can wait till 2028.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
People sleep awake. They open, they die. So we need for know also we stand and how close we get. We can't wait for 2028.
All right.
God bless you all, sir.
God bless you all. Thank you very much for your contribution. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you for the good work we they do, bro.
Thank you for joining us, my brother. You get 2 minutes. Side the call from.
My brother, look, SLPP let them do all the things that they do. When APC can have power, we start from 2018, we then take power. All the one they will not be get property. We they seize everybody their own property, especially SLPP people. If they do,
What you see? For this and this will they talk. So how long will they go merry go round?
So do you? Kemos say don't work in that country. They Kemos say don't work. Kemo before ever Kemo they enter politics. If you don't they teach from they go America, they begin get property. So if they can't seize the property, now an advantage. Look Alpha can Victor Fu. And then they all like big IMP there. They know why they not tamper with the property. Why Kemos say? Because Kemos say the voice they educate the commoner them who don't sabi nothing, who think they happen at the country. Now advantage, bruh.
All right,
this is a distraction because of the cocaine business who in Branlo they buy. I let them talk about a distraction. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Outside the call from. Outside the call from. All right. The person you go call back look like say your phone is somehow the connectivity you get connectivity issue. All right, we'll take another voice.
Good afternoon, Komon-Tok and Komon-Tok listeners.
Yeah,
thank you for your good work, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you for joining us, sir.
You know, I can gladly way people and they reflect on their history they also.
Yeah.
Because we don't see them. You know, we country this I don't insist even some of our program I tell you from this 1953 business where them people here then take tribalism as a trump card because they're not competent and don't wouldn't call them. Then begin tribalize this country for make them spoil the system and then derail all the what they call them of Saloon where they spoil and the South responsible. Now I tell you now something. The political what they call them, then tribal what they call them, they capture them. Even the SL people and they dance so now the naughty come out. Then tribalize, then capture, then PCVBS Kabi, then ST Navo, then DL Somna, AJ Dembi, then led by Elakoblo Gulama. Who then are the army. That one 67, when last and I go making 32 months alone, nonsense. Yeah, I go meet before Inga Norman they come. We get Major Jumu, Sandy Bokari Jumu. Now run away with them. Because they want bring tribal what they call. They insist on we say, therefore bring Major Colonel Epic in that camp. Jockey Smith, before they bring Jockey Smith. Now airport, Israel airport then change. But we insist. Pass where they run away with Jumu, we go Ghana. Then talking about Salo independent. Nobody don't go plead for Salo independent. I don't know what they call it. It can't well declare that Milty Magai cry. Then give we independence because Ghana and Nigeria don't want to call for their own, and they say now we are the first British colonialized country. So nobody go fight for our independence. Nobody. And then a book I can go pull the book and show you anything. Milty Magai cry when they say they give you independence. So, you know, something that if tribalism is not done in that country, nothing would the labor will say for nothing.
All right.
And then people in the mindset don't what they call, they feel saying that they get the country.
Thank you.
Don't know. Now
Yeah.
that's what they call.
Thank you very much for your contribution, sir. Thank you.
If they change that, they don't. Salon go better.
Okay, we'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
I the call from Salon. I know the do out the board, Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, oh, since we small with the like me, I get your name, we hear your name, I tell you thank you, ask you. But what I want to ask is thank you for the book. What do you mean don't do to the country for you left the country we don't go? What do you mean don't help now the country which you mean don't do? So number two, what do you think say we will able to do for proof fear by the people then? Now the people are getting rights. Now the fear so book when you say don't talk the fear don't book now the country that the people and just sit down, they're able to do nothing. Don't fuck they can follow a distraction. People also did it because every day for people also they do a distraction it can do distraction, not people not pay attention. Well, they still pay attention for that cooking, we don't left. They can follow say for common people. They can follow if you want all people for anything. Think about power. What do I do or take out from them? At this I'm telling you. And remember what you want to implement right now, we appreciate the kind of power. Yeah, but then we turn on we regret them. At this time, I want to say thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. They say this will be the last call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Who's side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, who's side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, if you need for who's side they call from?
Hello? Hello?
You didn't live. You know they get me?
Yeah, they get you now.
Okay.
They get you now.
Okay, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Who's side they call from?
Thank you very much for this program.
Who's side they call from?
They call from Weird.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for bringing this fugitive becoming as I will call, and I ain't gonna give self-exile. Nobody know exile but afraid in your party. Where see in where belong to SLPP afraid not reach it up. He run away during 207 and it's come say can no more because I like the about that they don't catch her. Now they say left come. Boy go. But when party come and one come back, they not allow him. So if you see in they not allow him, must know how they did it. So but one thing I want to say, why were in the mention the government the way don't pass, you know they mention Tijan Kaba and government. Tijan Kaba and government be equally worse because it kill people in this country, it thief, it corrupt, it do all kinds of things. And even before they come as president, if you don't already corrupt before, but you mention Albert Magai, you jump down to Momo, you can't to Sheikh Castillo, you left Tijan Kaba. That's bias. That's biasness. Thank you.
All right, so we'll take this. Will be the bonus call. This will be a bonus call, and then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, I come from the Komon-Tok family in Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim, you get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, new contribution I make on Komon issue. Me I feel say them people are na distraction. Although, like, then they cow this, if fine for saloon, anybody who don't take saloon money, you need for payback. But because of them get this cocaine deal, they cow distraction, now you forget about this. Now they beg you, Mr. Komon-Tok, why so they give you the news, let me still get research. Country. There are things that we have for deal with, for big. The country image, then the people forget about this cocaine thing. So if I talk now, that message I want pass. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So Fumble, I know say the more people are on for call, but unfortunately, just like any other day, and we okay, we go take 2 calls here. We go take, okay, low spare. We'll not say money. All right, we'll go spare 2 more calls. Okay, let's take this person. We'll spare 2 more calls. This is an added bonus. Yes, you get the platform. Which side you call from?
Yes, this is not Dubai caller.
Yeah, Dubai caller,
Really later, no.
You get the platform.
Later, I know catch the program, but I able get a small idea no more. I want to just mention 2 things. Can mostly say, I see people they can say, what about Alpha Khan? Because Alpha Khan left APC now, and what about IBAB, the former vice, because all left. But then get APC ministers and we do not do nothing. When are APC ministers, even the chairman right now, Mikhail, Masari, them, the COI not do nothing. So not only because Nakemosi say or Alpha Khan, plenty APC ministers and they right now, where they see then go free. So let people not look at Alexei no more. Alpha Khan. No. Other one in the right now, APC, ministers, chairman, and the party, then go free. Minister, they die, money, the ministers, and they all go free. So I want people objective in the thing there. And this last one we call, he say, why do not mention Pakaba? If me, na my personal opinion, Pakaba na the best president Sierra Leone ever get. And the way he try to implement the democracy, the freedom we give the citizens them, the power we take from the police them, the institutions we bring come. I think even Dr. Samura Bino mentioned the way they give interview to this guy them, Ibrahim them. All the NACI, the NRA, all the institutions they would benefit from na Pakaba implementer. And democracy been there. And don't forget say Pakaba na any na power. We Christian top nullify all them vote them, do not left and so.
All right.
Very difficult to moment for other people and do.
Thank you very much.
Pakaba are the best so far.
All right, thank you very much. We'll take another call and then we take 1 more and then we are done. Yes, call outside. You call from?
Yeah, hello. How are you, Mr. Komon-Tok? This is retired Colonel Man of Bomiliki.
Yeah, Bomiliki, you get the platform. Outside you call from?
Yeah, I'm calling from the Komon-Tok family.
Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm calling regarding what's going on for the corruptions. They say they want to possess, what's his name, Kemosi property. Right? Yeah, it's a right because any minister who don't work in that country because country they are under austerity for how many years from independent time up to this time we get the worst presidents nowadays. The president who are mother be cooking in cooking deal all you don't damage your country past any carry. So nowadays if you possess all my APC property them who na Kemosi who Alpha Kahina kuma value billion land na they good billion that place for Chonku for Chonguma value office or sell out we extend the Kuma because what's not in Africa, right? This one of them possess all the ex-minister there, when a former APC minister the property they all. Let them make sure that them property they belong to the state. Let them sell them, they belong to the state. Because then the SLPP wouldn't come over from power, then the mother bio Kabale, then the cocaine dealer them. Wouldn't come over from power. Any government who can want to do the same thing. Because people in Salon, people have not suffered for too long. We want all the wire. Let them even end up in a prison. From cocaine dealer, mother bio now, ex-APC minister now, in present SLPP minister, they all who don't damage the country. They're all native minded. So nobody know the way they point finger among the company. Who want let the country, let the state benefit, let the Salon people and benefit. Let them arrest between us, let them own them property, let them return them back to the country.
All right, thank you very much.
Good news.
Yeah.
We all support her. You know?
All right, thank you very much. All right, so Fumble, all right, let us. This could be the last one. I don't know, but today the line looks a choke. All right, I know some people still they hang on the line, but let's just see. Let me put. Yes, you got the platform. You know the super last. We need a voice. We super need a voice, my brother. You got the platform.
Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you so much to we guest. Me, I post it, about the drug and just the impact, we here for left behind. the impact therefore was past the rebel sites. Because I just want to ask we guests what's in the way forward about this drug stuff with the governor Salon. So the country don't become a center for drug trafficking. You know, it will get bad politician and criminal there will be the criminal there, and the cartel don't expand, and the country don't become international crime scene for drugs. How we can get away from this time your own contributions. Thank you so much. God bless.
All right, so yes, family. Sorry about that. Small. All right, I think we will just take now. We'll take 20 or free, 20 or free, 20 commenters there, and then we move on to this one. They come from Alpha Korma. Say, "Mother, you power don't hang like chickens. Sit down now, amok." And this one they come from Alusan Caesar, where they say, "Mother, be selfish, greedy, arrogant to Sierra Leoneans with all the cooking money." And I tell her, they say, "Oh man, the Allah, that's this corruption for stop. Oda go stop them. We just the recycle with frustration." And Mark, they say, "I will surely get the book thanks to Mr. Reader and you Komon-Tok." And this one they come up from John. He say, "Honorable, I am in Freetown from your former Secretary General of Transparency Sierra Leone, John Kanu." And this one they come up from Alusan Sankara. He say, "When Sierra Leone developed with all this political war between APC and SLPP." And this one, by summer analysis, Mr. Common, let the callers don't divert the subject of the book you are discussing, because until we settle the present, trying to settle historical will still be in the trend of bad politics. And I don't know if I don't take this. Aliu, they say President Kaba also was not sent by mercenaries to come back to power. And this one come from Rooney is, "The thing is, the average Sierra Leonean is not politicized. Most of us barely know the local intricacies that go into politics, let alone the ins and out in international affairs." Yeah. And further, they say most of the politicians who are betrayed and deceive the people, okay, maybe deceive the people, the country at diaspora, who go to steal and enrich themselves and return back. The good points there. Josephus, they say the idea them too much. Nasalon Olma one show is Sabi. And Kanu Gladys, they say wicked people, politicians are getting richer whilst the citizens are getting poorer. And Martin Conte, they say people like Jos Leijdekkers, the international drug baron, are the people that BO and his SLPP feels comfortable to work with, like the RAF rebel leader Fudi Sanko. And Margaret, they say it is only in Sierra Leone I see ministers carry a doctor title which they don't obtain. Even with Madabiu, he was not in the rank of the position he claimed that he obtained in the military. And George Worker, they say, we are all looking for the Moses figure to take us and the country to the promised land. And Mabinti, they say the SLPP were the ones that were so desperate to gain independence. They went to Britain to ask for independence. It was not the right time for us to gain independence. We could have waited for them to develop our country, and it's in good order before gaining independence. All right, five more. Adama Mambude said he knew the corruption he was involved in during Tijankaba. Is the only speaking Arabic. All right, I think that's somebody that accused you directly. All right, you go address any concern regarding that. And and John, they say, Honorable Victor, reader is really knowledgeable about politics. Okay. Kathy, they say, we are not ready for distraction right now. We will continue to talk about the crack cocaine trafficking Sierra Leone by all the Alaki. Okay. And for they say, Tijan Kaba, for the Kabo, they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, the late Tijan Kaba property were confiscated by during the tenure of late Sika Stephen Boy. When late President J.S. Momo came, he handed over all his property. This is now they talk, you know. So people they get confidence in waiting that happen sooner because we not see anything serious. Everybody just a joke. Everybody just a joke, not joke. Anyway, so Fambo and Naya will tap at least we don't except maybe we spare line over the mic now to we guest over to you. You know, from both we now we really get the tripartite now within at the studio, the callers them as well as the commenters with a mix. We get mixed blessing now. I make the program a super sweet. Over to you. We'll hand over the mic to you.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I want to tell you people that we thank you. The fact that people that will participate from programs like this means there is hope for the future. So I will just run through the areas of concern we directly involved with we discuss and even outside of that. The first person concern we're about to address now, Abdul say Tijan Kaba in property then be returned and so on. Yeah, well, this is not the reason we make our loan read this book. When Mr. Komon-Tok did introduce the book, he talked about one thing we peculiar about we Africans. I think the one whole world knows it. There is a saying where they say, if you want to hide something for a black man, na inside book to the Peter. But you see, if we don't know history, it will be difficult for them to know how to navigate outside of this, quagmire outside of this perennial poverty. So we need to know history. And they encourage people to read the book. Because I talk about this Tijan Kaba in property. Me not believe in, being biased. Everybody will don't play a negative role in that country today. Identify them inside this book and I talk about them. So please, when I read the book. The third one, they talk say, I think that Mr. Cole, they ask how to institute accountability. I think I touch on that, but I will go further with just a brief comment. You know, before foot, now before foot to the pala. If the leader na chief man, you don't get any moral right to chastise the ministers and all other people that within the government. Once you don't begin thief, the entire country, they completely, experience that type of moral, because the tendency of people where they set forget money, they're not ever satisfied with any level of wealth where they don't accumulate. If you get million, you want billion. If you get billion, you want trillion. As long as it's here, it will tip up. So accountability starts from the leader. But when a leader decides to capture the state apparatus just so that it can thief laissez-faire, it can thief without being accountable to the people, then who that left way no go thief. I make you get people the way they thief, they still get at them position because the leader self native man. So accountability starts from right at the top. So somebody they ask, say, what do we think about the collapse of what do I think about the collapse of our democracy? I think that Mr. Colas now on the back. The collapse of democracy is now an historical phenomenon. And I don't identify the trail where Musa will start for go wrong. Now, what we need now, we need to get a mass movement way for challenge the status quo and sensitize with people then. This would require a lot of sacrifice. I mean, the strange thing about people them, we because of the type of politics we then don't cultivate in our country, for exclude the masses, only for use them and the resources with them for use for give them a better living condition, thief from them, because they don't make people, they don't become so passive. They don't know anything about the intricacies of politics. We need a type of mass conscientization. We need a mass movement way for challenge the status quo. That's not the only way we can ignite change in that country. Then somebody they ask, say, or somebody say they're not giving independence. Or rather now we go ask, or not so we go ask for independence, they give independence. Well, that makes it even worse. Because if they give independence, they will only give independence when they're comfortable for work with the possible way they entrust the leadership. They get confidence for work with Milty Magai, because Milty Magai was docile, Milty Magai not know nothing but politics. I'm a medical doctor. Milty Magai they believe say now chiefs them for mobilize the people them on behalf of government. As far as Indian concerned, now please una read this book. Milty Magai not believe say the average man can think for himself. He believes say na chief na him for direct the masses. So they use the chiefs them for mobilize the people them on their behalf. You don't get any political understanding in the Milty Magai. And beside that, now we too might be married. Maybe you not know that. Then somebody they ask, say, what have you done since you left Sierra Leone? That's an unfortunate question. So I'm not going to address that. Because the people that will know me when I've been at salon, they will know say, when I say yes, I say yes. When I say no, I say no. And when me been there na politics na salon, I want anybody for Putiano say he that been take anything will belong to the people. On the contrary, I gave them my sweat, my heart, and everything that I had. That is why all I can boast of in Sierra Leone are the people who are downtrodden, who know me and know what I stand for. Not even the so-called, power clique, So, with regards to waiting I belong do or waiting I do since I left salon, now, an unfortunate question. It just means that person you don't know that he has, or who that's to be talked about. Then what can we do to stop the silence of our people? Well, I just talk about mass conscientization. We need a mass movement at that country. And unless we ready for make that sacrifice, they really will not get a country. Because there, people there go continue for recycle themselves from APC to SLPP, APC, SLPP. Now so people then go from bad to worse. So we need to make up the mind as Sierra Leoneans. Then somebody they ask, say, why didn't you talk about Tijankaba? It's unfortunate. It was a female voice we asked that question. You spend time, read what I talk about Tijankaba. I talk about Tijankaba in corruption before he left the country. And I even talk about Tijankaba in reluctance for coming to politics because even the fear for the bad name when he left the country with. Now in work late Mrs. Kaba, now in Compton for take that leadership role. Now where the late Dr. Khalifa Smart turned down the elders of SLPP, we go ask in the Khalifa Smart for take that leadership day 1996. Because if he don't form UNPP and he turned down those who went to ask him to lead the leadership, I mean the SLPP based on the experience where you get with the sideline now, with Albert Magai sideline in 1964, not they want nothing to do with SLPP. So he decided to form UNPP. Now that 10 days, then think of President Kaba as an alternative. President Kaba not if you want to take that role, because if the fear say that in past will be reincarnated. Therefore, if they want to stay out of politics, but circumstance gets them into it. However, apart from all the negativity where identified in the book, President Kaba laid the foundation for a kickstart of democracy after the war. If only we had, learned our lessons and we were ready to change as a people. But unfortunately, we can't get a recycling of the same, tribalist and political opportunities. They will not know it in a different. They don't know nothing about leadership. All they know is narcotics. So somebody, I think, somebody from Dubai or so, he identified the fact that President Kaba indeed laid the foundation through the structures we, he developed after the war for reinforce with democracy. Like I say, recycling takes place, we go back to square one. Then the last two questions say, what is your view about the drug trade in Sierra Leone? I did not address that. It's so unfortunate. Now the worst, bad name will go to the again. So and up till now, Mr. Bill silence about it. When I'm complicit, the silence so loud that the international community go to conclude, say, well, I mean, the fact that he's identified in relationship through his daughter with this guy, then 980 silence, unfortunately. Then,
all right. Yeah, as time don't between a bad one. We just want to wrap up the program now. Yeah, yes, Mama, thank you. Yes, a lot of people and able get the data for watch the programs, and we know how people and really they miss. We understand and we hope maybe until the Starlink we don't come, it will make it easy for Fambul for join. So we apologize, Fambule. As always, we don't say more calls in the kind side as I see. We're not going to take more than we're not going to take any other call again. Yes, so you get 1 more minute for wrap up, and then we say goodbye to Fambule. Go ahead, sir.
well, Fambulem, I tell you thank you for your participation. And I did pray say we will get more people who will become interested in the country and the politics of the country so that we can get this type of mass generation of ideas we will eventually lead to a better Sierra Leone. Now we no more will take investing now we are. Now forget about the international community. They are part of the problem. Imperialist domination are part of it. Now read this book. Now read this book, please. You know, them people there take hand in cap, the cap in hand, they go big people that we can't do without we. We have so much resources, both material and human resources, that we don't need for go begin the bigger.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Where you get people who are mentally barren on top of you, now that's the apple.
All right. Thank you very much. So Fambo will tap the program. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with another interesting program. You know how to do another so. Until then, bye-bye. If you just join me, we'll be there with Victor Reader. We look at in book we then call Betrayal, and a very, very interesting and a loader with explosive materials and we will benefit we not over kill you but for empower you mentally. Until then, bye-bye.
We don't go hide, we gon' make it proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here, we on, now we mess it for. Komon-Tok, peace, now we voice. R&B, so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Komon-Tok, peace, now we voice. R&B, so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds come meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B, so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, oh yeah. We dey talk and real, make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Komon-Tok, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we on, now we message for. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B, so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now come on top, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on top, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on top, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on top, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on top, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on top together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on top where the minds commit. Come on top, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on top, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on top, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we young, now we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now come on top, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on top, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on top, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on top, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on top, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds commit. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose.